Datacrons for Tatooine. This first Datacron is Empire only. It gives you Cunning +3 in the starting city of Mos Eisley. You have to do some very tricky platforming. So off in this corner, make your way on top of this large red canopy. And just follow my path here, and eventually you'll make your way to some actually very tough platforming. I'm terrible at platforming in this game. I've said that in the last few videos, but it's still, I can't express how bad at platforming I am especially when I watch other people that I've partied up with getting these jumps on their first try. Anyway, just follow the path, and eventually you will follow this way around to the first Datacron. So for the second Datacron, take this Far East speeder out to Jundland. This Datacron will give you Willpower +3. What you're going to want to do is just follow your way, make your way east again, cross this bridge, and eventually you'll come to a point where you're going to need to drop down off these cliffs to the right. Just kind of look for that. You can see those kind of sheets hanging up off in the distance, and that little flag hanging right there. Just make your way right there, and eventually you can kind of see where you need to go. There's a platform kind of jutting out from the rocks. I managed to get stuck and just kind of luckily found my way down, but yeah, you just make your way off to that platform. And then fight your way through all the enemies in the tunnel. And I did it with 2 other people, not really necessary. The enemies aren't that tough. And then at the end of all that is the Willpower +3 Datacron. So for the next Datacron, take a look at where my little character is on the map, or what speeder I took. It's probably described. And then make your way through this heroic area. Now I believe that this area is actually friendly if you're on the Imperial side, but I'm Empire, or Republic, but I'm Empire. So carefully navigate your way through all these heroic enemies. And when you get to the very back of the area, you'll see this large downed engine kind of half buried in the sand. Continue to avoid any heroic enemies that you may not be prepared to fight if you're trying to get all these by yourself. You can see the kind of broken wing on the cliff right there, and then if you look down over the cliff you can see the Datacron. It's not too far of a fall. You shouldn't take too much damage from these falls, and pretty easy +3 aim. And the final 2 Datacrons, a red strength +3 Datacron and a blue matrix shard. These are an absolute pain in the ass to pick up. You're going to need to set aside, I would say, a solid hour to pick these up. And hopefully you can alt-tab out of this game and do something else on your computer while you're waiting for this stupid balloon to slowly pick you up. So you can see where I am on the map, far, far, far west side of the map, in the middle of absolute nowhere. And on this little Jawa sand crawler, just kind of chill on the top of it, and you can see the balloon way off in the distance from me there. And I cut out myself waiting for the balloon to come. And then eventually the balloon will get close enough for you to jump on it. And that's only half of the waiting. When you get on the balloon, you have to wait a long time again to take you to another far side of the map where there's another sand crawler, Jawa sand crawler, that you can jump onto that has 2 Datacrons on it. So this one's definitely worth it. So after many minutes of waiting and sending your crew members off on crafting and scavenging crew skills missions, you'll come to this other Jawa sand crawler that you just have to take a leap of faith out of, and you can see the Datacron right on the top there. Wait till the balloon gets over the top of that corner, and then you can pretty easily make that jump. Now this is the first Datacron, very easy to get. I actually managed to screw up getting the second Datacron. As you can see, you're supposed to walk along this little platform and very slowly jump down. But I also had a force user on my team that was able to push me up onto that little platform. So if you don't want to wait for hours just to get the strength +3 and you don't care about the blue matrix shard, or you manage to screw it up, just find someone that has like a force push move, and then if you time it right, you can have them push you at the height of your jump and knock you right into that little platform.